Hey guys, I'm back. So I ran a little poll on my Instagram profile on Monday during Marketing Monday, and I asked you guys what did you want to know about most? The entrepreneurial mindset, monetizing your blog, or what was the other one? Building your personal brand. So 50 something of you voted, and it came out pretty close. It was tied almost between monetizing your blog and building your personal brand. Monetizing won by 1 point. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. So if you've been wondering how to monetize your blog, how to really make money from your content, whether that's your social media profile, your blog posts, your YouTube videos, then keep watching this video. What most people don't realize is that to make money from something like a blog or a YouTube channel or as an influencer, you're selling three things. You're either selling products, you're selling services, or you're selling your influence. And if you're a real one, you're selling all three. So I wanted to talk to you about a little bit about some examples of how these can all work together to help you monetize your blog, channel, or online brand. So products. What are products? That is any physical or packaged thing that you can sell to someone. So you can write a book, and you can deliver a online or a digital product like an email challenge, but it's something that for the most part you do not have to deliver one-on-one. It's something that you ship off or you email off and then you're done with, and you can move on to the next thing. This is great if you want a passive business model, or if you are working full-time and trying to build up your channel or your blog on the side. Then passive income is one of the most important kinds of income to build into your business model, because it allows you to make money but not be burnt out once you come home from work. So products is one great way to make money online. The second thing is services, and people really got services messed all the way up. Why? Because they think that services are the solution to building a multi-million-dollar business. And sadly, sometimes it's not, right? If you are the only service provider, so if you are a publicist and you do PR for people, or you build websites, or you coach, or you do anything that involves a one-on-one service, that is going to take up a lot of your time, and it's going to be very, very hard to scale. So if you think about your brand, what are you good at? What can you do for other people or teach other people to do that you can make an income off of? Before you go off and think that services are going to solve your problems, I encourage you to do a revenue breakdown. I've created a calculator that allows you to see how much of a specific product or service you need to sell in order to be able to hit your revenue goal. So let's say that you want to make $1,000 a month, right? If you are selling, a $10 ebook, you're gonna have to sell a lot of that ebook, right, to hit that $1,000 mark. But if you decide, hey, I want to make $10,000, but I'm going to sell a one-on-one service for, I don't know, $1,000 each, then you only need to sell 10 of those services per month to be able to hit your goal. Makes sense? So definitely go check out the calculator and make sure that the way that you're pricing your products and services is realistic to what you want to actually make in your business. The next thing, and what I love the most, is influence. You can sell your influence to brands or with your own products and services. What do I mean by that? Brands pay for sponsored posts on your blog, sponsored videos, sponsored Instagram posts, Twitter chats, for you to come to events, all that kind of stuff. When a brand cuts you a check, they're not cutting you a check because they like you. Like, let's be real. They don't like you. They just found you on the internet 2 days ago, and they're going to cut you a check because they want access to your influence. They want access to your tribe, okay? And once you get clear on that, you will start changing the way that you think when you create content. Because you have already built trust with your audience, because you have already built that credibility and have been a servant to your audience, they are very likely to trust the recommendations that you provide. So when a brand like Neutrogena or a brand like, I don't know, Tom's comes knocking on your door, they're knocking on your door because they know that your audience trusts your recommendations. So they're going to pay you to promote their product and for them to be able to increase their sales, right? So that's why it's important to always focus on serving your audience and getting your audience to know, like, and trust you. So that way you're really able to use your influence to make recommendations on products that you use and love, and be able to work with brands to get that message across. So whether you're doing a sponsored post or a sponsored video or something like that, brands are banking on the influence that you have over your audience to make them sales. The problem with that is, and something that we have to be very mindful of, is you have value. You hold the power. Just because the brand is cutting you the check, you are the one that's important to them. So you also need to make sure that you're making it worth your while. Right? So while you write that one blog post and get cut that one-time fee, that brand could be making money for years to come. I'll give you an example. I have a video on my acne skincare routine from probably like a year or 2 years ago. Neutrogena paid me, I think maybe like $300 or $400 to do the video and to do a blog post on my blog, right? One time. If between then, when I published the video, and now, 500 people have bought, a Neutrogena product based on my recommendation, and I'm not saying that they did, but it would be great. Neutrogena has been constantly getting paid on that, right? So you want to think about how can you also make residual income when working with brands, and that's when affiliate marketing comes in. That's when a brand approaches you and pays you a one-time fee to produce the content, but they also give you a special link where you get commission off of the products that you sell thereafter. So if you work with a brand and you include the link in your blog post, or you include the link in your description box on a YouTube video, anytime somebody purchases based on your recommendation, you also get a piece of it. So I always encourage people who are pressed about working with brands to explore affiliate marketing first and to be their own damn influencer. Okay? Be your own damn influencer. You can make money online recommending the things that you love, reviewing beauty products, reviewing hair, reviewing wigs, whatever the heck you want to do, as long as you are an affiliate for the company. So before you go out and start begging brands to work with you or cry yourself to sleep at night because Neutrogena hasn't called you to do a sponsored post, be your own damn influencer. Take some time out to research some companies that you might want to work with, see if they have an affiliate program, create content, and cut your own checks. That's what I did. I love the hair, skin, and nail vitamins from It Works, so I decided to become a distributor for the company. That way, anytime I'm recommending the hair vitamins that I use or the skincare that I use, I'm creating that residual income for myself. I'm still creating content for free, but I'm also still able to get paid on that content because I have an agreement with the company. So don't forget that outside from your products and your services that you create for yourself in your blog, you also have that influence that you can monetize and that a lot of people sleep on. So I hope that was helpful. It really isn't rocket science, and a lot of you guys are overthinking it. Monetizing your blog is not hard. What's hard is building your audience. What's hard is blogging every single day, doing a YouTube every week, and getting on a cadence where your audience begins to trust you and they flood your site or they flood your channel every time you drop something new. So if you aren't monetizing your blog just yet, it's probably because your content is whack, or you haven't been consistent enough that your audience is excited to come to your channels. My site and my brand didn't pop off until I got very, very consistent, until I started posting every day on Instagram, posting weekly on my blog, and doing webinars, putting out new products often, and not keeping my brand stagnant. A lot of times we keep our brand very stagnant. We hit this plateau and we stay there and we don't do more. The most popular and most successful bloggers are always putting out content for the free. One of my favorites is Ada Rojas. She has a blog called All Things Ada, aka Gypsy in the City, and she puts out content video after video and blog post after blog post, and you're just like, girl, how do you freaking have time? Right? But her audience loves her, and people like me adore her so much and look up to her because she gives from her heart and because she shares because she just wants to put the information out there. She doesn't put out information expecting a check. She puts out information truly to serve her audience. So if you started blogging simply because you wanted to monetize it, if you thought that blogging was going to be the answer to your money problems, then you got it wrong. The only way that you're going to be successful with a blog or monetizing your brand is if you serve your way to success. My mentor says this all the time. You have to serve your way to success. So before you're worried about getting the 5 million followers on Instagram and having the 10 million page views on your blog, are you doing the bare minimum to even be deserving of that kind of audience? Right? Because if you cannot properly serve the 5 people that come to your site now, how do you think that you're going to serve 15,000? How do you think that you're going to serve 1 million, right? As content creators, as people in the online space, we have to remember that we exist solely because of our audience. And if we don't go into this every single day with our audience in mind, creating products and services that our audience wants, not products and services that we feel like creating, right? If we create blog posts and videos to help our audience solve a problem and not just create videos just to make money, then you're going to see a drastic change in your business. So I encourage you to take the first step, which is to serve your audience and to serve them well for free. And then worry about products, services, and influence and monetizing those things in the future. I hope this helped. I kept it really real, but y'all need to know the truth. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below or connect with me on Instagram or Twitter. I'm at Emily Dela Cruz across the board, even on Facebook. So I hope to see you guys on my channel, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Another one.